Hi and welcome back to the Time Then channel. Even though East Texas had the state's initial oil find and Texas was already the top oil-producing state in the country by 1930, no other part of the state had achieved high-volume oil production. This changed on October 3, 1930, when Columbus Marion Joiner, well known as Dad Joiner, identified the greatest petroleum deposit ever discovered in the East Texas field. The economic boom was in full swing, and the Great Depression had all but been forgotten, at least locally. By the early spring of 1931, hundreds of small operators had started the field's unconventional development, and numerous widely spread finds had exposed its size. East Texas field had no strategy and no governor, in contrast to older fields like Big Lake or Yates, which were managed by one or a small number of operators who developed them according to an orderly plan. Many landowners divided their properties into tiny, foot-long mineral leases and sold them to the highest bidder. Kilgore became the hub of the boom as the leasing craze engulfed the 5 counties of the field. Wells were dug in the backyards of houses in that small town, and the derrick legs of one drilling unit touched those of the next. In Kilgore, there were 44 wells on one city block. Independent producers were forced to drill wells as soon as possible to stop nearby producers from stealing their oil, whether they were in towns or on farms. Since the 1889 Pennsylvania Supreme Court judgment, which granted ownership of oil to the one who caught it, even if some of that oil migrated from an adjacent lease, this principle, sometimes known as the rule of capture, has directed the development of oil fields. With 30,340 historic and present oil wells, the East Texas oil field encompasses 140,000 acres and portions of 5 counties. It is the first oil field in terms of total volume recovered since its discovery in 1930 and the second largest oil field in the United States after Alaska. From it, more than 5.42 billion barrels of oil have been produced thus far. Photographer Russell Lee for the Farm Security Administration visited Kilgore in 1939 and spent the entire day mingling with the workers to capture the images you see here. He captured images of the burnt and mud-spattered roughnecks working to keep the machinery going. Someone who performs strenuous manual labor is referred to as a roughneck. The phrase is used in a variety of industries, although it is most frequently connected to the personnel on a drilling rig. Please kindly subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please kindly subscribe and see you on the next one.